Welcome back to a brand new Ghost Recon video. Now, I said to you guys I would deliver on news on March 5th when we got it. Now, I've been lucky enough to have some of this a little bit early. So, first off, I'm going to start with the main new features coming to the game with the next title update. And then I will talk about the Ghost experience, which is the immersive mode, just after. Now, starting off, Ghost, we know many of you have been eagerly awaiting to hear about our plans for the future of the game, and our team is excited to finally be able to share an update about what we have been working on. First, we wanted to thank you all for participating in the Terminator event. We are so happy to see players jump back into the game, take on one of the most badass enemies introduced to the franchise. Goes on just to say quickly, over 7.6 million Terminators were killed basically during the live event. Now moving on to the nitty gritty, the good stuff. Title update 2.0. Now, it's currently slated for March 24th. Our biggest update, most complex update to Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which will include new narrative content tied to Episode 2, PvP updates, new classes, and many quality of life updates, which is great. Now, I'm just going to skip past this bit of the Ghost experience, but I will literally be doing a bigger segment on that shortly. Episode 2 Deep State. Episode 2 will start March 24th with the release of Title Update 2.0, kicking off episode with a brand new adventure, Deep State, which will be available automatically to Year 1 owners. That's brilliant. So in little over 2-3 weeks, great. Many more additions are coming. So the engineer class for one, and with Title Update 2.0, the engineer class will be introduced to the game. Engineers deal more damage to drones, carry extra offensive items, and also has a buff to grenade launchers. Their special ability is a defensive drone which will attack nearby enemies. Their class tool, which is an ammo supply drone, which will bring their allies extra magazine. Year 1 pass owners will have exclusive access, to engineer class for 1 week starting on March 24th. So again, if you don't have the Year 1 pass for Breakpoint, 1 week after March 24th, you will get the engineer class. And then the last few things, which is quite big, is community requested updates. Now, this title update will include many updates, frequent requests we've seen from the community, including camera placement, dynamic camera dramatically shifts between during combat. So they've basically changed the camera movement when you're in combat. Also looks like they've changed the camera slightly for photo mode as well. Increased weapon parts as well, so players will get more low quality weapon parts for dismantling. Cool. Better weapons gear sorting options. Favorite system. Yes, thank you God. Right, so if you know the Division, you know we have options to favourite our loot, so we don't accidentally deconstruct it. That's now going to be a thing in Breakpoint. When hovering over an item in the loadout or in the shop, players can mark an item as a favourite. Once it is favourite, it cannot be dismantled or sold until deselected. Brilliant. Optimised gear. A new button will appear in the loadout only when gear level is activated. When pressed, the player will instantly equip the best gear present in their inventory. This applies only to gear, not weapons. That's pretty cool. Weapons gear sorting. New sorting options added for better usability. Sell all. Players can now sell all non-favourite equipment items. That's brilliant. New gear options. When looting an enemy, a player can now equip immediately by holding a button. Input as shown in the loot notification window. Walker and Hill figures. The figures will be reintroduced into the game, added to Maria's shop with the release of Title Update 2.0. Players will be able to purchase the figures from scale credits. Nice. Base jump. Create a new platform to base jump from key areas. Updated systems in game which create more passive base jump experience. Introduce a new auto deploy distance to allow for more time base jumping before deploying the parachute. Vehicle improvements have been made to helicopter, immersion, bike animations, and general handling debugging. I was going to say, because using motorbikes in Breakpoint are a bit annoying. Like, they feel all over the place. Added new respawn points to relevant high travelled areas of the map. Players will no longer respawn to the closest point geographically. Instead, they will respawn to the latest location they went. Latest location they went before dying to avoid spawning in a location where they have not visited before. Gunsmith updates. Most assault rifles will now be able to equip the short barrel options. Some models have been omitted as their real life counterparts do not have short barrel options. TA31H added to the 27 weapons with emphasis on assault rifles. We are beginning work on the Gunsmith and we'll have more updates to come, including title updates, and will trigger customization and more features, so please continue giving us feedback. Okay, so also goes on to say check back with us closer to the release of the next title update for the full patch list. That would be expected, obviously, because this isn't the full list, what we've got right now. Alright, now I'm going to move on to Ghost War. And I'm going to do the Ghost experience in another video, okay? So coming in episode 2, there'll be the release of updates for Ghost War, including new maps and a voting function. Coming up for Ghost Recon, in addition to upcoming 2.0 in development, the team continues to work on improvements and content. We know how lack of visibility has caused frustration, and we wanted to take advantage of this update to give you more visibility on the broader future of the game and the progress we have made on the topic. We have identified the most critical to our community of players. Community survey update. As a follow-up to the community survey, we wanted to give a status update on the big topics we've made progression on so far that aren't addressed above. Enemy AI improvements, also in progress. Ability to sprint in Erewhon. They've closed that investigation. AI teammates in progress. Offline mode. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint was built from the ground up to be an online experience. We have heavily investigated the possibility of adding an option of an offline mode, but we are not able to come up with a solution that did not create an unacceptable amount of technical risks. However, with Title Update 2.0, we are implementing an update that we hope will alleviate some of the frustration players experience with the poor internet connection. Our team identified that the service was most difficult for players with inconsistent connections. That was one enabled matchmaking. The new update, players cannot maintain a sustained connection to matchmaking services and will be able to play solo PvE without being disconnected. These players will still have all the functionality of the game except access to multiplayer modes. While in this mode, your friends list will appear empty and the game will regularly retest the connection in the background without impacting your play. You will be able to manually trigger the retest of the connection by initiating matchmaking in multiplayer modes. Raid 2 cancellation. Our team was humbled and grateful to receive your feedback on Project Titan, which was something entirely new for us for Ghost Recon as a franchise. In our original year one, we wanted to follow up Project Titan with another raid. However, we want to make sure we are allocating our resources to best places to create the best experiences for our players. With this in mind, we have made the decision to replace the second raid with a future update with the Ghost Recon experience. Based on all players' feedback we've received online and playtesting, our team is confident that deepening the Ghost experience is the right direction for the game. And it just goes on to say about year one again. With the delays of recent content, we've seen questions about year one owners. Year one pass ends when we have delivered all the following content: Siren's Call Day 1 mission, 2 upcoming adventures in a row, early unlock for 3 new classes, the Special Operations Forces Pack. Regards to the release date of all year 1 owners will get access to 2 upcoming adventures, starting with Deep State, which is March 24th, as well as early unlock for 3 new classes, starting with the release of the Engineer, also March 24th for the year 1 pass. And they basically go on to say thank you for taking part. They're very excited for our community with the experience and episode 2 content. We hope to see you all on March 24th so you can play the Ghost Recon experience. Now, it's a bit guttering that the second raid is now going to be delayed indefinitely for this mode. However, with benefit of hindsight, all Ubisoft studios work very closely together when all their content is going out. Now, obviously with the Division 2 second raid that got delayed, Project Titan raid for Breakpoint got released early. Free playtesting, but that was released early. And in my opinion, that was also to fill that void, to help one studio out. Now, obviously, the Division 2 second raid is coming around April, May time. Now, obviously, because the studio, they've had to reallocate so many resources for Breakpoint to either fix issues and work on replacement content. You know, I can see why this raid has been delayed and they've gone with the experience. From my personal experience, the mode was fun. And okay guys, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next Ghost Recon video where I will sort of go through the notes involving the Ghost Recon experience. Thanks for watching this lengthy video. If you stuck through to the end, you're awesome. Thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Rogue out.